Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson 10.
F15 PCA.
ATIP 454.
Be sure to follow us over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord. Link in the description below. If you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. Finally, we got a trailer for Episode 9, Star Wars Episode 9. And let's talk about the title first, because the title was revealed last, but Rise of Skywalker. It sounds like I don't know how to talk.
Yeah.
I want to say the rise of the Skywalkers is as I want to say.
Yeah, even when you have Jedi and all that stuff, you have to put the there because it's weird. It sounds odd. It just doesn't sound right.
Yeah, but I'm so confused because they literally killed Luke. Leia, in real life,
is passed.
She's passed. So the only Skywalker left is Kylo Ren, but he's a Solo now. Technically, he has Skywalker blood, but how's it the rise? What?
I feel like the title, unless they're gonna, instead of not having Jedi anymore, they're gonna be called Skywalkers.
That'd be cool. Cool in a stupid way.
Cool in a stupid way. But
that's cool, like in a cheesy 80s sci-fi movie way.
But the thing is, also, is this alluding? I'm pretty sure Kylo Ren's pretty much evil, but he's the only one left.
Unless they're saying Rey is Luke's secret daughter, which would kill everything for me. Yeah. And everything they've done so far, I'm hanging on by a thread. I do not like the fact that Luke went and had a daughter, didn't give two flying craps about her, pulled a Larry Bird, and I don't want it. I don't like that. I hate it.
Yeah, it's a little.
I mean, even when
was he Steve Jobs?
Yeah, when Obi-Wan did it, he gave him to his parents, and Obi-Wan was still around. He was on the planet.
Yeah, and he stuck around.
He stuck around, and that's just that guy.
Oh, that's Crazy Ben.
Yeah.
Of course
I know. He didn't just leave the planet. He didn't say goodbye. See you later.
Of course I know him. He's me.
Or even if you had say the wife ran away with the child, at least
he never knew. And you're telling me Luke and all his amazing powers wouldn't be able to fill his daughter the way that Vader felt him, and they were like,
yeah.
Are you kidding me? I cannot. I will not abide by that. So with this whole Rise of Skywalker thing, I have no idea what the hell.
But we wouldn't even know what girlfriend he would have, Luke. We don't know any of that.
There's books, but there's a lot of stuff that isn't canon anymore.
Yeah, exactly. See,
but
I feel like this movie is probably trying to erase the second one.
Yeah, I think JJ is sticking it in Rian Johnson's eye, saying, "You dummy! Thanks for handing me this freaking turd." For what it's worth, the Force Awakens I thought was okay.
Yeah,
but my God, The Last Jedi was so bad that now it's like playing a game of hot potato and you handed it back to me with 0.01 seconds on the clock. Thank you jerk. This is the end. This is the end of the movie franchise. They said it's going to go dormant for a while. How long is this movie going to be? Yeah. 5 hours long?
Yeah,
How are you going to fix all those problems and move the story forward? It's an impossible task.
They never had time travel before Star Wars. But that might be a good thing.
Technically, they do. The
temple in Rebels.
Yeah, but we're talking the movies. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But it's just. So let's get into the actual trailer.
Yeah.
And they said it was a teaser. It wasn't a teaser, by the way.
Teasers are 30 seconds long. Yeah, this is a freaking trailer. Whatever.
Yeah.
We're on some desert planet. We see Rey, and she's breathing. I guess she either just got out of a fight, or I'm thinking this is a training session, because then a TIE fighter starts trying to run her down.
Yeah.
What? And then that's insane. They've been trying to get in an airplane and run someone over on the road. That is so crazy. So I'm thinking this is some training thing.
Yeah.
Or she thinks she's Kobe Bryant jumping over the
I would have been cool car. If it would started shooting at her and she's blocking it with a lightsaber. How cool would that have been?
There's a funny little gif where it shows the TIE fighter just shoot her and she just blows up. Yeah, because why? If it's an enemy, why wouldn't it just shoot her?
It would shoot her.
Does he need one more roadkill to get his badge? I don't get it. She does this impossibly cool ninja flip thing, but it's just stupid.
The only way it makes sense, and I doubt it, is if it was Kylo Ren. He's still trying to make her his apprentice, basically.
And
I guess. I mean, I can't make any logic of it.
I think it's a TIE Interceptor.
Yeah.
Because it has the longer wing.
And it looked a little shorter, too. It didn't look so big.
The way it flew, it has two joysticks that you push forward. How do you fly this stupid thing?
I don't know.
Yeah, because normally you get anyone who's playing any type of airplane game or anything, usually have a throttle on your left, and then you have your flight stick in the middle. And that's how you.
No, it would have been cool if they just showed the cockpit when they did, and it showed the little buns that you see from Force Awakens, the old school Star Wars.
I guess they were trying not to focus on who's in that thing.
Yeah.
Because if it's a good guy, then obviously it's a training session. Which I'm thinking it is, because for any other explanation, it doesn't make any damn sense.
Yeah.
Might be Finn for all we know.
Yeah, like, you know, bro, I'm gonna jump over this thing.
Yeah.
Why didn't she needs to get her own lightsaber? That's not yours.
She needs to make it.
Honey, put it down. It ain't yours.
Yeah.
And then she also has like that little gun Han Solo gave her, that little tiny the noisy cricket, basically.
But that's funny though.
I just don't like the fact that that's another thing. I want her to get her own lightsaber. I want her to become her own Jedi.
Yeah.
But all this gonna happen in one movie?
It's gonna have to.
What do you think of the voiceover of Luke saying, "We passed on everything we know
to you"?
What did he say? Thousands of generations now live in you. I think that must be they must have done some type of crazy Force Ghost training with her.
Yeah.
And then like,
why can't it be like a few years later? It can't be just right away.
yeah, because they look the same age.
Yeah.
They don't look like they aged any.
No.
She should have like a big old long beard. No.
Or at least look a little older.
Yeah,
you know,
something.
give
Maybe
some
her hair
hair.
differently or something.
Yeah.
Maybe a Jedi temple. Maybe.
Here's the thing.
Maybe.
You know what I would love? Again, this movie can't be 5,000 hours long. I would like to have a training session where not only did she train with the ghosts of like Luke Skywalker, they're able to enter her and she can literally live moments of their lives and see it through their eyes.
That would be cool.
So she can feel what it was like to fight Vader, what it was like to do the trench run on the Death Star, and then have Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon go
back
inside.
to great moments of Star Wars?
And then she gets and she learns from all their experiences, and that's how she is able to do all these amazing things.
That'd
But
be
again,
incredible.
this movie can't be 10,000 hours long.
Because that'd be kind of cool, and it would maybe even explain.
How great would it be after everyone's doing her training, the last one is Anakin, and he comes to her and he teaches her like her final lesson? How cool would that be?
It's either got to be Anakin or it's got to be Yoda.
It's got to be Anakin, though.
I think Anakin
Hades and Christian needs the work, damn it. He needs the work.
is the go back.
I say to this day, Revenge of Sith is so underrated. It was a good movie. I liked it.
It was very
a lot of
good.
people didn't
Well,
like it.
after all this stuff, it's
Oh, yeah.
it
It's a
literally-
masterpiece.
that's the best part of The Last Jedi is they made every other Star Wars film better in comparison.
Even Clone Wars and Phantom Menace, and that's saying something.
But that I think then that would help the fans. Like, oh, okay, she got special training no other Jedi had.
Yeah.
She got to learn from every Jedi Master ever. Okay, now she can do all these amazing
That would be
things.
start to fixing what the last movie did.
Exactly, and you could actually put her on the head of the council of the Jedi Council and say, yeah, she deserves it
Because she has
actually-
had all these Jedis.
Yeah.
Literally, she lived their lives.
Yes.
In those
And let's start
moments.
getting some other Jedi would be cool. At least see some.
Yes, I know.
But they're on the desert. They're fighting. Then we get some more looks like a city shot. The music, of course, is just classic.
Very good.
We get to see Lando.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite part of the whole
He has
trailer.
that smile on his face.
Does he have
It
his
made
cape?
me, it made me smile because it's something from the past.
And he has that laugh, and it's the same, and he has that personality that fills the room.
What was
when
the
he
name
does
of
it.
that stupid robot from Solo?
No one needs
Are
to
they
know.
going to awaken that robot and it's like the voice of the Millennium Falcon?
I hope not. I really hope not.
And
Don't
that-
even go there.
And that's a
Don't
special
even-
pleasure room for her and Lando, so
Oh,
because he was in love with that
I
robot.
mean, I remember that, and I didn't see Solo, but just the fact that I heard about how they had that relationship. But the thing is that kills me. It's not even feminine at all. If it looked like the Major, I can understand. No, it's just a
Or
machine.
like, see, the thing, you look at some of the other droids, they had like humanoid figures.
Yeah, something. No, this looked like a stick.
It was just like so gross. Like, why does it
Yeah.
even have a female voice? It's so weird.
I know. and-
But seeing Lando sitting next to Chewie, and then the ship shipping out of like hyperdrive, it looks cool.
Well, it makes the other actor go to shame who was playing Calrissian.
Oh, freaking Donald Glover.
Donald Glover,
I've
yeah.
never liked him in anything.
No.
He just seems disinterested in every single role he's ever been in, which is fine for certain characters.
yeah, but not this. Yeah.
But then we got Kylo Ren like welding his helmet. There's my personal complaint. I think it's cool that he's building his helmet again, but the welds are too clean. It would have looked better if it was a little more choppy, more slapped together, more chaotic, more towards his nature.
Sure,
This
yeah.
looked like perfect cosplay built helmet.
And also the fact that the welds in the middle are red. I would personally like him to be kind of like see-through, and then his evil like force
Yeah,
like,
kind of glow out.
glows
How
out.
cool would that be?
That would be so
The,
freaking
the,
cool.
the problem is too, like you said, usually when you become the he's almost a de facto emperor in a way. I like him to see a little gritty and dungy, like a little messed up.
Like he has
Nothing's
those
messed
two
up
little
about him.
stitches on his
But
face.
that's
remember?
not the same.
You know what's really funny? I know it might be a weird kind of rumor mill. Do you think the old Emperor is gonna invade Kylo Ren?
Palpatine
take over his body, and it would be like his ultimate dream. He has a Skywalker that he's actually.
Yeah, he actually has a Skywalker blood, and he can take him over.
Yeah,
that could be cool.
That would be really cool.
Then we get to see the team. We got Finn and Poe looks like he's trying out for the Indiana Jones role.
He's really pushing.
He looks like it. Given the hat and the whip, boom, he's got it. That same outfit.
The young Indy.
Yeah, young Indy.
Come on, Indy.
Indy with the tan. And we kind of see them. They're like on a skiff. They're getting shot at. We see some stormtroopers flying through the air. Kind of cool stuff.
It feels like Star Wars.
Yeah, that feels like Star Wars stuff. Then we got the Kylo Ren part where then he does a choke slam to a guy. But still, as I was looking at it, he's still cutting him with his lightsaber a little bit. It's super weird.
It's really weird.
He does this
Just one or the other. Why are you using force powers and your lightsaber at the
He
same
does
time?
this wacky. His lightsaber style's weird. Like he carries it behind him, kind of like a dragon tail, like drag.
Yeah,
it's super weird. I don't like his style. It's just odd. Then we get like, oh, this is your fight and all that kind of stuff. And then there's gotta hug it out. I mean, we can't have Star Wars without a hugging scene. So her and Princess Leia, Rey are like hugging, and I'm like, she's dead, and I hope they're not doing the CGI stuff. Just let it go. And I can understand what they did in Rogue One because those characters are essential to those storylines. And it'd be impossible not to have Tarkin would have to be there.
Yeah, General Tarkin has to be in it. It's essential.
And that last scene with Leia where they basically youngified her or whatever, that was cool. From here on out, Leia's got to die in this movie.
Yeah.
Or like she can't be like, I'm going away now, and they just pull her off the screen. Something needs to happen to her because. Just Carrie Fisher, she's gone. She's not with us anymore. I just find it super disrespectful to do more than was necessary.
Yeah, the thing is, you kill off all the other essential characters, but the one that did die, you're still using. It's like, what?
Yeah.
So do you think that hug scene's the end of the movie?
I hope so.
And then she gets the thing, and she has that medal, that original medal they gave them at the end of the New Hope.
And then she looks at her, and then she disappears like Yoda does. And
why not?
Yeah,
she can fly through outer space. Why not?
Yeah, like Mary Poppins. That was terrible.
I'm being told at the end of the trailer, you see that giant thing in the water. That's a piece of the Death Star.
Oh, okay. So what?
Kind of looked like it.
Yeah. So people are. I think it's been confirmed that is a piece of the Death Star that blew up in Return of the Jedi. I'm wondering, are they going to retrieve that weapon and use it against the Empire or the New Order?
New Order.
But what the moral ambiguity of that? Oh, so it's right for us to blow up their planets? I think that would be interesting.
Yeah.
I think that would be a super interesting story. Again, this movie can't be 10 hours long.
Yeah, but or are they just doing it so they're trying to make a new weapon and they want to get the schematics so they know how to destroy it? Like, I don't know. I mean,
but see, there's a million reasons why they could be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would kind of like that idea because it is a little more kind of iffy because you have Rey that would probably be no against it, then you have Poe. That's like very...
Yeah, use the weapon.
Yeah, use it. Let's get this done.
The ring is a gift. We can use it against Sauron.
It's perfect,
exactly, right? I don't know. I'm just speculating. Yeah, that's something that I think I would come up with because I would love to see the good... Because they even kind of brought that up in the second one. Remember where that guy's like, oh, I make weapons for the Rebellion and for the New Order. Yeah. I do it for everyone. So there's the moral gray area there. They're paying a guy who literally makes weapons for the enemy, but he makes weapons for you.
That's like just someone away like a Mandalorian. Same thing, kind of principle.
Who's got the money? Who's got mercenary. The money.
Yeah.
But there's again, I really hated The Last Jedi, but as you can probably tell in our conversation, we want it to be good. Yeah. We want cool storylines. We want.
But this trailer just looked okay to me. Okay as it can be. It was okay.
The ideas in my mind are better than what I saw.
Yeah, but that's the thing. But we're trying to make leaps here.
What do you think of the Palpatine laugh at the end? So he's not dead.
Yeah,
not dead.
I would love this.
This is the theory I would love come up with. Yeah,
that if he took Rey and Rey is a Palpatine clone.
That would be cool. I would like that.
I think that's the best idea.
That's why she has all these kind of untapped powers and everything. And this time, instead of always me remaking myself as an evil person, how about I make her so she's on the inside?
Yeah.
And then eventually I'll be able to swap with her, even or like how you said with Kylo Ren, so he can have that Skywalker blood.
Yeah. And then you can have weird. Yeah, I guess babies with himself. Maybe I don't know.
Here's where he's pulling in Bison on that one.
Make it can be. Here you go.
But here's another thing I was thinking about with it's canon now because in the actual canon comic books, Palpatine manipulated the Force to impregnate Anakin's mother.
Mom, yeah.
So he could have that perfect Force being in Vader. So technically, in some weird way, he's like not his dad, but like he made it happen.
Yeah.
So why couldn't he have done it again, but with Rey?
With Rey, yeah.
So two regular dopey parents that never had any lineage, he forced the midichlorians into her.
Yes, and it would explain why she has all these untapped powers.
See, that's
this would be a good lesson. They can almost do like they did when you think about in another context like Ghost Rider or Spawn. Even though she has this evil, she can still use good with it.
She still make a choice.
She can make a choice.
And on top of that, it would explain why Kylo Ren and her can actually force project to each other.
Yeah, which is ridiculous.
So close, yeah.
And no one's able to explain to me why, when they were having their Force conversation, which Luke and Vader did, which makes sense, but it was raining, and he literally had the rain on his hand, so he was physically there. What so the weird. F? Yeah. So for that connection to be that strong, there's got to be something going on.
Yeah, like you said, it's got to be Palpatine clone with the Skywalker blood, the Skywalker Force.
But again, all the stuff I brought up, that's like an hour and a half worth of movie. We still need resolution. Yes. So like, how this movie can't be 100. That it kind of breaks my heart for the saying, "Oh, there's no more after this" for a long time. Because I really think they really need one more movie.
One more
to really wrap it up.
I feel like they need to really cut out 2. This needs to be 2.
But I think, kind of I want to have a break because I don't know what direction they go. Without Abrams doing it, they get someone else. You know, it's going to be right down where it was with Last Jedi. I'm worried about
Kathleen
that.
Kennedy
needs to go. I'm sorry.
And Rian Johnson were the worst things that ever happened to Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that movie was. Whew.
But yeah, so overall, without any speculation or anything, I thought the trailer or teaser was just okay.
Yeah, that's it. Just
right in the middle. A C minus.
Yeah, solid 7.
Would you be in tears and crying during the whole time?
No.
Okay, people have shown me that video, and I thought it was fake. I thought the guy was just like hamming it up. But even if he is 100% honest, it's pathetic. But if you love Star Wars that much, and you're crying over a trailer. I mean, come on, man.
I love Star Wars, but that's ridiculous.
You can love what you love, but damn, bro. If I was sitting next to you as your friend, to put my head down, my coat up, like, oh man, it's pretty cringy.
I'm sorry. I mentioned the Discord. I only cry at really sad things in movies. Things that really happen. Schindler's List. Yeah, that makes me sad. That.
And for fandom, I didn't even break a tear when I saw the original trailer for the Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah,
and that was epic. Yeah.
No, I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I thought
that's neat.
I'm excited. Oh, this is cool, but I never was like, woo.
I don't know, but I thought that was funny. There's so many people have so many funny takes on this. There's a guy, his name's like Pimp Yoda or whatever, and he does like a perfect Yoda impersonation. He's like watching the trailer. It's hilarious. Go check it out. But yeah, it's a lot of people. I think this trailer is hitting middle to low for pretty much everyone.
But again, I wanted to hit out of the park from the last movie, and it didn't.
There's going to be a couple more trailers, and we're going to be all over it. But there's so much potential here. Even how bad The Last Jedi was, you can turn this ship around and make it cool.
Well, Abrams has to realize he has to hit it out of the park, because if it's mediocre, that could kill Star Wars movies.
How strong is the Star Wars franchise that he can have an absolute crap fest like The Last Jedi and Solo, 2 bad movies, just bad movies, and he can still turn this ship around?
Because the story's still there. The elements are still there to make a good movie.
And also franchise. The title, they're harking back to the Skywalkers, which is freaking Star Wars bread and butter right there.
I don't know. They got to do something cool.
It could be their New Hope.
Tears. The guy crying. That guy should do a reaction to our video, and he's crying the whole time.
Oh my goodness,
that bastard! But until we see something more, I'm feeling just okay.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but
yeah, I'm not like, oh, that was awful and horrible, but it wasn't like, oh my goodness, guys, I gotta change my mind. This looks amazing. Give me a movie with just Chewie and Lando flying around the galaxy doing stuff.
Yeah,
gambling,
I love it. Yeah,
hooking up with chicks, doing it.
Oh my goodness, I would love that. Almost like a Spaceball thing.
That'd be so cool.
Fighting Mandalore people.
Yeah, killing Mandalorians.
Oh, we could talk about that too.
Yeah, there's stuff about that, but that's the separate issue. We'll talk about that later. Crimson Saint here. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single upload. If you have any tips or story ideas, hit us up on Twitter at C15 Podcast, or better yet, join our Discord server, link in the description below.